Another key player that we follow very closely at Yahoo Finance as it pertains to the economy, small businesses, and AI. That's Intuit. And joining me now is Intuit CEO Sasan Goodarzi. Sasan, always great to get some time with you. Miss you here at this Goldman Sachs conference, but I know you have a lot of big AI initiatives and AI news hitting the tape here from your company today. Take us through exactly what you are announcing. My interpretation of it was you're layering in new forms of AI across your various platforms, TurboTax, Credit Karma, MailChimp, you name it.
Well, Brian, first of all, great to see you. I missed you at Goldman Sachs, but I know our CFO was there. So listen, yesterday was an enormous day for Intuit. At our Intuit Innovation Day, we launched Intuit Assist. And Intuit Assist is really a personalized, intelligent assistant in your pocket. It's also powered by AI-driven human experts so that when you are getting assistance from Intuit Assist, if you ever need to talk to an expert, no matter what it is that you're doing, you're able to do that. So there's always a gateway to help. That was the big news yesterday. If I were to double click a few examples of what we launched, for small businesses, now you have the ability to be able to grow your business, and we work with you to develop a marketing campaign. For instance, if you just came out with a new product, let's just say it's some modern furniture, we work with you to help you create an entire campaign. What kind of images, what kind of content, who do you want to target? You are always in control of being able to adjust the campaign itself, but we develop it all for you. And then once you confirm the campaign, we execute it for you and then help you with what the results are, what your cash flow is from that campaign, and what the next steps are, almost like you're sitting across the table from your marketing team. And really the intent is, based on all the data that we have access to, all of the investments we've made over the years, the last decade in AI, we're able to tip the odds in the favor of those that need it most. So it was a really exciting day yesterday, and we can't wait to launch all of these capabilities over time to our customers.
Out of all the very large businesses that you operated Intuit, Sasan, which business will AI play the biggest role moving forward?
Brian, it's all of them. Because if you just sort of step back and think about the problem spaces that we focus on, consumers are trying to make ends meet. They're trying to get out of debt. They're trying to save money. They're trying to, make more of the money that they have. And small businesses, their biggest focus areas are, how do I grow my customers? How do I retain them? How do I grow revenues? And how do I manage, my cash flow? So across our platform, Credit Karma, TurboTax, and across our small business platform, which is MailChimp and QuickBooks, this notion of delivering personalized, intelligent experiences is really important. So I'll just use another example for you, which is Credit Karma and TurboTax. Ultimately, we're trying to help you make ends meet. And so if you are in a situation where you have a big unexpected cost, your car breaks down and you have to have a large expense, we detect that on the platform. We will send you a notification that says, we can see that you've had a big expense. You have a cash flow issue. Here are several ways in which we would suggest that you can address your cash flow issue. We can give you early access to your wages. You can take out a personal loan at the lowest rate that's already been pre-approved for you to ultimately get you back up and running. And that's, think about the power of having an assistant in your pocket that is by your side every step of the way as a consumer or a small business to help power your prosperity. So really all of our investments over the years in data and AI, it's why it's been core to our declaration 5+ years ago, has really been to create a future where it's done for you. You're always in control, but it's done for you. And it applies to every part of our platform across consumers and small businesses, which I think is what makes this era of data and AI, and particularly Gen AI, so exciting, because I think it will ignite global innovation and create new economies.
Sasan, we see in the market action right now lots of continued fear about rising interest rates and what it means to consumers, households, not just today, but of course in 2024. Your company offers a real great snapshot into some of those trends via Credit Karma and some other businesses, but notably Credit Karma. How strained are small businesses and that Gen Z consumer right now?
Yeah, well, first of all, for your viewers, we have over 100 million customers across our platform, across all of our platforms. So there is a lot that we see. I'll start with small businesses. Small businesses across the platform, their cash reserves are about 90% of what they were this time last year. Now, although it's down, it's actually significantly better and more improved than it was prior to the pandemic. So although they are being impacted by the current environment, they are actually in better shape than they were several years ago. On the consumer side, we see a couple of things. One, since March of last year, credit scores are down 13 points. Generally, credit card balances are up over 30%. And particularly with Gen Z, since you asked about them, their credit card balances are up over 45%. But many consumers have jobs. And so although they are being impacted by the current environment, they have jobs, but they're being strained in terms of being very intentional about where they're spending the money. And those are some of the stats that I think demonstrates jobs at the same time strained by the current environment.
Mental note to everyone watching this, cash is still king. Use cash. Don't have to put in your credit card sometimes. We'll leave it there. Intuit CEO Sasan Goodarzi, good luck with the AI journey. We'll talk to you soon. We appreciate you coming on, like always.
Thanks for having me, Brian. Take care.